What a day for a ride. I'm currently on my way up to Espresso. I'm going to give it a shot in the rain. Now, a more regular viewer, if that even exists on my channel, may have noticed that my bike's different. Well, that's because it is. This is actually a Rocky Mountain demo day, and I had intended to try out the BC Edition Instinct, but unfortunately those are all gone in size extra large, which is what I need. So rather than just try a Slayer out again, which is the bike I own, I got an Altitude. So this is a 150 rear, 160 front, 27.5 bike. I guess it's basically just a smaller version of the Slayer. So I'm not sure what I will notice, but I'm excited to try it out. My initial impressions of climbing up a fire road feels pretty much the same, maybe a little bit snappier, but these bars are definitely narrower, so that's probably contributing a lot to that feeling for me. I'm going to continue to climb up. I will see you guys up there. So right away, man, the handlebars are a lot narrower than my Slayer. Bike feels agile. Probably on account of the handlebars being so much narrower than I'm used to. It's gonna rain in my eyes. Today I will not do the roller on account of bike. I'm not used to, plus bad conditions. Doesn't seem like a good combination of things. I'm just going to avoid this one too. Alright, rocky bomb into wet roots up here. Woo! Nice, that felt pretty good. Man, these handlebars are so much narrower. Brakes are working good. Turns out Shimano's a good company. I don't think anyone would have argued otherwise. Yeah, I'm definitely getting thrown around more than on my Slayer, which isn't surprising. I'm also actually using the pedals off my dirt jumper because, man, I just could not get the pedals from my Slayer off. Hope the camera's not getting covered in filth, because I really don't want to stop. Some mud in my eye. That was pretty fun. Alright guys, well I'm back from the Rocky Mountain demo day, and altitude was a blast to ride. I just rode down Expresso again, which is definitely a trail I've ridden down a lot, but I did that for a reason, and that was because I wanted a good baseline to compare to really when I rode it. So the bike, it feels pretty responsive, more responsive than my Slayer, that's for sure. I felt quick, and if I look at Strava and compare my times, it actually was quicker. But at the same time, less travel, and the small wheels again. I mean, my Slayer does have 27.5 wheels, but I think it was set up a bit harsher than my Slayer is. I run a lot of sag on my Slayer, and some of those big hits felt pretty harsh on the altitude, especially some of the rumbly bits. That's not to say I didn't have fun on the altitude. It was a great bike, and had it come to be that I bought that bike instead of my altitude, I think I'd still be out there having a blast on it. But it's also not enough of a change for me to want to replace my current Slayer with an altitude, and that's okay too. It's a great bike. I certainly suggest demoing it for yourself. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Yeah, go out there, ride your bikes, guys, have fun.